Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Sixto Sanchez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. And he deals. Inside corner for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him. And one out now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's Riley Green. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Hey. Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
Number 13,
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch just misses. And the righty deals. Late swing fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-1. Foul ball. One and 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. On the hill here today, Spencer Turnbull.
Unfortunately, only lasted 1 inning last time out. I'm sure he's extremely frustrated, but today you hit the reset button, you go out and you try to qualify for a win.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
3-2 now.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now here is Jose Iglesias. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That's towards center. Dunks one into left. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still...
Over to Baez. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Sanchez back to work. Ball 1 there. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Here is Austin Meadows. To the right side, a rise. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
One down, and now it's Jonathan Scope. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Falling behind 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Here comes a 3-2. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Now it's Javier Baez. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And it's even up. Meadows at second with 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
The wind of the pitch. That's a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now Jesus Sanchez. Turnbull, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
That's it, center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. On the ground. And it gets by him. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
On to the third inning. Down the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Bounce to the left side. To first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Line drive. Sanchez tracks it down for the out. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are shut down there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Joey Wendell.
The third baseman.
Wendell, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, and he held up. That's down and in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Luis Ariz stands in. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Wendell leads off second with nobody out. And the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Scope throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 13.
And now the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? You got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And here it comes. That one the other way. Fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Around second now, going for three. Scope, relay to third. The tag out. But one run is in to score.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
De La Cruz, 26 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Tigers nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Riley Green. Sanchez back to work. Good eye right there.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one missing low.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Laser could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in, runner around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's Austin Meadows. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Struck out swinging his first time. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. That misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a big swing and a miss. Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. And they lead by 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Counts 1-0.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. In there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. John Champe and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jorge Soler. The pitch. just off the inside edge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And it's fouled away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That to right. Carpenter settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. Baez with a relay throw, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. So up next, Jesus Sanchez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And a good eye there. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. That one misses. Ball 1. The pitch. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. First pitch just misses. Started after it, appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That one out to right. Carpenter under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. We're tied now at 3 apiece. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball inside.
And another ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. Strike one. And he takes a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one drifts inside. And it's filled up. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. That one pushed foul. And it's even up. Good eye in that spot. Here comes a pitch. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to right. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Riley Green, 1 for 2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Haas in the box again, takes a strike. Slapped foul. Going 2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the 1-0 misses low. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Joey Wendell. The right-hander back to work. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's in there, and the count 1-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. To 3rd, Kreidler. Fires across the diamond, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And now for the Marlins, Jose Iglesias. Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Just off the outside edge.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. They're still down 5-3. New pitcher on here, Matt Barnes.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Austin Meadows now. Barnes, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So a man aboard. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. Scope, the runner at second with 1 away. In for a strike, and a count 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert getting loose out there. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Sanchez squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now down. Third baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Ryan Kreidler.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And the first offering is not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Marlins 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Turnbull back to work. There's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Jason Foley up and loosening in the pen. Shreve, the lefty, warming up as well. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jorge Soler will hit next. That one's in there. That's strike one. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That one fouled off.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now Garrett Cooper. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So digging in, Ryan Kreidler.
The third baseman, Ryan Kreidler.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is inside. Misses inside, and the count is 2-0. And there's the strike. At the belt and fires. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses. 1-1. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first, Cooper. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. He's already homered here in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. That one missing inside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Jason Foley taking over on the mound. On for the 30th time this year.
Jason Foley.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. Smash to the left side. Baez fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, not close. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. That one inside. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-handed reliever. The other way. Hauls it in for the out.
the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one down the line. Sends it across to first, and the inning is over. Tanner Scott gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Scott, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball one. Man at second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Runner at second, nobody out. High fly ball out towards left field. De La Cruz going back some more, and that one is off the wall. On to second, but he's in there, safe. And a run comes in to score. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering way upstairs. And down on strikes. And there's one down. Now it's Austin Meadows. That one called a strike. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Scope. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty. Check swing. He held up. And the count is even, 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Jose Alvarez into the game. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Now the third baseman, Joey Wendell. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he deals. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 3.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the shortstop,
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and fires. To the right side. Throw on to Cabrera. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. They turn things over to the southpaw, Steven Okert.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side. Cooper takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And up next for Detroit, Ryan Kreidler. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. A.J. Puck preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cabrera in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-0. Cabrera checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Didn't go. .3-0 down.
Hey.
Late on that fastball. And a pitch. And that's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Kicks and deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Riley Green. Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The pitch. That one off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. And now 3-1. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Cabrera around third, and that rolls into the corner. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 8-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, He was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
New arm out of the bullpen, A.J. Puck.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Here comes a pitch.
Hey!
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Now one missed. Haas tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
So first and second with 2 outs. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. In the dirt, now 1-2. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Green coming home. 1 run is in. Carpenter into second, and he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Austin Meadows getting ready to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. A little bit high, and it's 1-1. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Tigers 9 and the Marlins 3. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a pitch. swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Just missed. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike. The pitch. And fouled off. The 0-2. Got him looking, and that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.